Slut era implies that I'm ever going to be done. Hi, how are you? I'm Stranger. We're going to be, I was about to say playing a game. I guess we're playing the game of art? Is art a game? Fuck is games art. Fucker games art. We're not talking about that anymore. That's bullshit. Is art a game? Oh good, the quote bot's going. We're just gonna keep going from whenever the last time we booted up such art is, I suppose. Were we in the middle of something? We don't have any ongoing commissions, so that's good. There's a balloon, the two balloons, hey, in the ceiling. Dangerously close to the fans. Oh no, I think we tried to see if we could get them to pop, and they couldn't. We're on the intro screen still, oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, hang on, I have a button for this. Hey. Oh, I should probably change this. Oh, I need to change a lot of things. I thought I was prepared. I thought I had prepared for this. Every eventuality. Hang on. You should see yep, there are those balloons. I'm keeping that, I guess. I'm keeping that lower third. No one can truly prepare for the horror that is stream. It's very eldritch. There's way too much happening at once. Johann Romance Order. Oh, right, he had some really bad idea about, like, proposing to a girl he'd barely met, and so we drew him something weird. What did we draw him? Let's go, take a... Nah, I don't disagree with it. I just don't have a memory of it. Let's go into our VR room and see what the hell we've done here. Unlock more exhibition area. That's storage. Did I do this largely off stream? I think I don't remember doing any of these for stream. No, I just decided to be on. I drew this very large unicorn. Hey, Alma. I love that very large unicorn. Alright. Let's see what more bullshit we can get into. This is nonsense. Okay, sure. This is nonsense. She doesn't want to be my new girlfriend. I offer her a painting and she doesn't want me. Even when I told her the price I paid for it. It doesn't matter. I'll find another girl to give the painting to. One who deserves me. I don't want to be this person. The price must not have been impressive enough. Just to help you, I can make you another painting at, say, 300 credits. Or incomprehensible. I would like to say a whole different pile of stuff to you, but okay. Well... now we've just gone and got paint all over the screen, haven't we? Hang on. This is a scrub brush downstairs. There's a bucket of water. Where's my squeegee? Mop? Sure. And mop. And there we go. Nice and clean. What throws stuff? E? There we go. Oh, Grandpa's doing a thing. Yeah, this is amazing. I met Glodo, a Tantalus. Their bodies are completely soft. Did you know that? He showed me how he can fit his whole head into a jar. Look at this picture. We laughed so much. Hang on, let's see this image. I mean, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good party trick. Yes. I need to stop doing that. I also found a little something for you on the market. It's a Guamax in a jar. As for my next destination, I've decided to go outside the solar system. I could visit the Krabux Imperium or even go to one of the stellar conglomerate planets. So what do you say? I think we're fans of the Krabux here. Of all the mops I've seen, this is one of them. I mean, it's specifically the Viscera cleanup detail mop, right? Or it's very, very close to. It's not exact. Yeah, I think the Viscera cleanup detail one is more oval. Sponsored commission. Dear September, it's okay, you haven't updated your stuff yet. You are a member of the Talent Development Program, a United Earth program. In order to promote your art, United Work offers you the opportunity to create a sponsored work of your choice under the theme Polluting Responsibly. Not don't pollute, just make sure you understand what you're polluting. You will be granted 150 credits after completion of the work. Nah, that doesn't seem like fun. What's this logo? Hello, September. My name is Soljain, and I just started a new black pagan metal band. We need a large canvas with the name of the group, Putrid Sabbath, written in large letters, in a very dark and intimidating style. It doesn't have... it doesn't have to be readable. Yeah. Let's design a black metal cover. We need large canvas. We get large canvas over here. Probably square so it fits on the CD better. You know, CDs, that thing that we all still have here in 2023. Not that thing that hasn't totally been driven off the market by streaming services, you know, CDs. You heard about these things? I like how the mop wiggle. The mop with dynamic real-time strand rendering. Oh, I didn't get a palette ready, like, at all. You know, this is probably all I need for the moment. Because, first of all, we need to absolutely make this whole canvas blacker than the blackest black times infinity. Team BG were selling CDs at their merch table. Well, that makes sense. Hello, Beekeeper. We're, making a black metal logo. It doesn't have to be readable. When I hear it doesn't have to be readable, what that says to me is I can just, like, fuck up and put basically anything I want on this canvas and get paid. And look, there's nothing better than someone telling you, hey, it's okay if you fuck this all the way up. What the hell is it actually called? I'm thinking of The Process by I-Fi Dragons, which the message is largely that, but The Process by I-Fi Dragons is a cover of a Imogen Heap song that I can't remember the name of at the moment. It's called Songs Unsung or something. I like the blurred reflections in the wet paint. Yeah, so for, like, this game really, really sold itself in the initial, sort of... Do I want to use a word like a media blitz for a game like this? In the first few trailers, as like, hey, this is... You can do real-time paint mixing, because you have to, like, wait for it to dry, and it's very realistic in that way, and also you're in space. So that's cool. Did I ever buy a blow dryer? Am I allowed to buy a blow dryer? Let me go see if I'm allowed to buy a blow dryer. Black metal's outside my experience. It's sort of outside my experience, too. There comes a certain point where I'm not sure what constitutes what kind of metal. I did mean to back out of that. Okay. Let's go to Baba Zone. And... no. No, we need more stars before we can afford a hairdryer. Well, not afford, we can afford it. They just won't deign to let us buy a hairdryer. So we just have to wait for this to, dry on its own. What do we want to do in the meantime? Oh, hey, another balloon. Let's throw you over here with the rest of the sort of supplies. The closest I get is Nightwish. I like stuff like TMBG and Faith in the Muse, Tempest, David Arkenstone. Sounds like songwriters. I'm not, familiar with those last three. Although maybe I should become so. What the hell was even the name of your thing? Oh, okay, great. Thanks. Putrid Sabbat. I don't know, let's do a little bit of research then. Why don't we? Can I get to... No, it doesn't look like it. Actually, hang on. I can just add a source in here real quick. I can just capture this whole window. Yeah, I can. And that's a bad idea, but let's do it anyway. Now you need to get underneath. There you go. So to you, very little has changed. But... Is that gonna... Is that doing what I want it to do? No, it sure isn't, huh? Oh, because I said window capture and not display capture. Fuck, one moment. Display capture. Yes. No, not this one. Not that one. The other one. No. Other display, please. Thank you. Tempest's Celtic Rock, David Arkenstone gets filed in New Age and does soundtracks for movies that only exist in his mind. Sounds rad. Faith and the Mute are William Faith and Monica Richards, one of the early groups in the ethereal movement that branched off of goth. Why do we even have that lever? So we can learn not to use it, or at least to only use it when it's really funny. That's that. Let's grab a whole new Firefox window and just drag it over here. Let's make it small so we can remember that we're watching a such art stream. Let's just type in what they typed in. Black, pagan metal logo. Yeah, this is about what I was thinking of. These absolutely impossible to read thorns and spikes. Let's get off of that because I saw some horse shit in there. But yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like Roger Rabbit. You'd be amazed what you can get away with as long as you know the result is going to be hilarious. And that includes tricking the laws of gravity. They don't tell you that. Because it's not true and it's dangerous to tell people that. Putrid Sabbat. So, just like... Well, let's get the letters in, first of all. Let's just, straight up write the letters in. Spontaneity is one of the great joys of life, especially if one prepares for it in advance. Ugh. I don't know if I enjoy that. No big S. I don't know why I decided it was like this. Where, like, random things were double capitalized, but I did it, and here we are. Not gonna back off of it. This is art, and art is about making mistakes, living with those mistakes, and being haunted by them for the rest of your life. And yeah, let's just have just stink lines coming off of it. Is that good? Let's get some jut outs there so it looks a little bit more natural. Stink lines in green, I like. I need to find green. Do I have green over here? Yeah. So, using colors is cheating, is the thing. And in terms of the sort of black metal aesthetic, everything's either black or white. With, crap. Hang on, I'm just gonna beat the devil out of this brush. There we are. But F it. We're the professionals here. They came to us for advice, and this is what we're telling them. We're telling them, listen, we understand the traditions, but you gotta move along a little bit. Something new has to take place, otherwise you stagnate. We evolve or we die. Am I just going to spend an entire stream drawing... no, not in there, actually. That's bad. Let's paint over that a little bit. Shouldn't do the inside, because that'll actually make it not readable as an R. The underfilaments are subtle and nice use of spot color for accent. Thank you, I thought so. It does make it look a little bit more like a punk band from the late 90s, but, you know, that's fine. Listen, you gotta make sacrifices. You gotta move backwards to move forward. I was just thinking old school punk. Hey, we're the Meat Men and you suck. I'm not familiar with the Meat Men specifically, but I'm familiar with that particular genre. We're not listed as an all ages stream, right? I'm allowed to say the name of the band Anal Cunt on our stream. So I didn't really, realize that I was having stick figure energy. But now that you said it, I do want to sort of make them stick figures. Everyone's just like dancing, having a really good time. Get some arms on these little ones. There we are. I should get some music on. On the other hand, I know that I am not going to do that. That's going to take too much time away from this fun thing I'm doing. I'm certainly amusing myself. I hope you're all doing okay. Hi, Cherry. Hi, everyone coming in from Bad Road Stream. We're doing a metal album cover. Perhaps I didn't need to tell you that. I don't know. Like, please, don't get me wrong. Putrid Sabat's first album, obviously, is, like, one of the masterpieces of the genre. I'm not gonna say a word against it. Everyone loves the self-titled for very good reason. That's great. People tend to talk less about how really quickly they went off. Oh, someone's trying to pay me an exposure. Nah, I'm good, bud. I think just all around the watchtower. All along the outline. So it can be growing from underneath the eye, too, and probably the bottom of the thing there. I'm currently regretting taking as long as I'm taking with this, but I know it's going to look rad when I'm done. Is this the game where you make art for robots and aliens? Yes, it is. You make art for people also. I'm sorry, allow me to rephrase that. You make art for Earthlings. Most of the intelligences you meet in this game are people in some way or another. I probably need to put another one over there, huh? Yeah. Oh. An amount of people have visited my gallery today. Oh, that's really close to leveling me up too. Which is good. I really need that hairdryer. I agree that the aliens and robots seemed more excited to get art. We're gonna see how Svjolin Svjolin? Svjolin Svjolin Svjolin. I'm really trying here. I know very little about Swedish pronunciation. Svolian. We'll go with Svolian. We'll see how much he enjoys his new band's logo. Let me tell you, you're gonna be seeing it everywhere. You're gonna be seeing this on the back of cars that have massive dents in them. You're gonna be seeing this on the denim jackets of people like my headmate. You're going to be seeing this logo on t-shirts in the mall in 6 years after people forget that they were vehemently anti-capitalist. It's a dire world. Stickered over fash materials, yeah, excellent. Even when you can get the stickers at Hot Topic, it's better than what was up there. That is true. The Putrid Sabbath shirts finally outsold that fucking Ramon shirt. That's really heartening. You know, the kids are all right. There we go. They're a pagan metal band. Should I put a pentagram, like, in that, empty space over the A? I feel like something needs to go there. Pair of crescent moons. Upturned like horns. Excellent. We have some yellow over here somewhere. There you are. Let's clean off this brush. You can't clean off a brush in an empty bucket. You can't clean off a brush in an empty bucket. They won't let you. It just doesn't make sense. Just... You see... You see? They look slightly more like bananas, how I've drawn them, but, you know. What is the moon, if not the banana of heaven? There we go. Future Sabat, like it, love it, print it, send it. Your painting is on its way to its new owner. Fucking wonderful. Oh, it took half an hour. That's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. We can probably get something else in. Ooh, actually, selling a new painting might give me enough fame to be able to buy my, beautiful, beautiful hair dryer that I need and miss so much. Oh, it is in there, actually. Yes. Come on. Thank you, Badrib. I'm also glad that Putrid Sabat are doing all right. It's nice seeing a band like that thrive later on, right? Oh, I have 2 items ready for delivery. What's the other item? Oh. Your fame is growing. Curiosity. Fame brings you new clients. Fame... Sorry. Brings you new clients. Okay. New clients and more visitors to your gallery, along with making commissions more profitable, and paintings you put up for sale in the marketplace easier to sell. Cool. Right? Hairdryer. Wonderful. What's this? Oh! Right. Grandpa said he had a thing in a jar for us. That's good. Just gonna carefully move this thing in a jar up here. Actually, where would be, hang on, I can rotate you so that you're not, there we are. Where's a good place to put you? I don't want to just, like, throw you in a corner or something. Oh, Kindle's messaging us. That's our sister. We should probably look at that. Looking at a thing in a jar. Coolest thing in the world. Oh, that's 2,000 for a bedroom, huh? Yeah, crap. Nah, I think a shelf is probably the best spot. The big one, the high shelf. So you can still, like, see everything that's going on. But not the highest shelf, because the highest shelf would be difficult to get to, and I don't know if I need to feed you or anything. I feel like Grandpa would have told me if I needed to feed you, but, like, he's off on a fucking space RV adventure, and good for him. He deserves it, but, like, he's not the, most conscientious of gift givers, so we'll just see how that plays. Oh, right. We're gonna talk to Kindle. Not talk to, receive an email. These are different things for some reason. Hey, you! Hey? This is good. This is why we wanted a human artist and not a machine. We humans can do wonderful stuff. Maybe it's not always that beautiful, but we do it with soul. May your art and our art forever remain authentic, fellow human. Not really one of those. Someone mentioned you. She's a design student. We were talking about robotics and applied arts, right? And then bam, she mentioned you as one of the emerging artists of the post-autonomous movement, totally out of the blue. She cited you as one example among a dozen or so, but still, she didn't believe me when I told her that's my sibling. I had to show her pictures of my birthday unicorn. You're starting to get noticed. It's wild. Yeah, I've always felt like a pillar of the post-autonomous movement. That sounds like me. I love receiving email. I'm middling about receiving email because my email is split pretty evenly between junk mail, tracking information for things I've ordered, and important emails from nonprofit organizations that are nonetheless massive bummers to read. Hi, September. I'm Brady. And if you don't know me, is it only possible? I'm a super trendy influencer, soon to have tons of followers on many different platforms. You have to do a portrait of me. People will love it. And because I like to help small creators make themselves known, you can make me a great painting and I will share it for free on all my networks. Great plan for you. It's 250 creds for a portrait, bud. I'm happy to paint you, but like, what? I offer you free visibility and you refuse it? You really think I'm going to pay you for your drawings? Oh my god, enjoy your mediocrity. Bye. Eh. Um, hello. Hello there. I can see you have talent. Follow your heart. I command you to paint for me, exclamation point. A cat, period. Something simple. Let's say on this small canvas. 245 credits. I have spoken. Plate. What do you think, sirs? I assume the first four ranks starting at 0 stars are spirit, opportunity, curiosity, and perseverance. That's a great joke about the space program. As much as Loco talks about being human, I'm pretty sure he's not human. I'm not here to tell people whether they can be... Look, people can identify as human if they want. I'm not here to police someone else's identity. I don't understand it myself. But, you know, you can do that. Let's go... No, I don't want to use all these Joker colors for a cat just because... Yeah, I do. Fuck that. We're gonna make a cat with these fucking Joker colors. See how that goes. Hmm. How do we want to play this? I think it's... clean the brushes. Oh, we haven't used this at all. Yeah. Here we go. Nice textured background. Kind of looks like there's a swarm of ants. We can make a cat that lives in a society, like he says in the movie. I think we watched really different versions of Cat in the Hat. After the first swipe of the roller, I kind of saw a cat face near the top and expected you to say, okay, done. I'm glad that I didn't see it because I absolutely would have just stopped. Nah, big. Big. What does cat do? Cat is stretch. Cat does big stretches. No, not like that. There's a... Oh, there we go. I really dislike how the brush rotation works. It's kind of trying to, like, simulate the arm movement of a brushstroke, but I don't want that. I'm holding a fucking mouse. Or alternately, I'm, like, holding a stylus for my tablet, except we're not doing that right now. There we go. Yeah. Let's do this. Like that. Kitty paw. Kitty haunch. Does this game let you do VR? I actually don't know that. It might. Because it's very first person. That would be a trip, actually, to be wandering around this area in VR with, like, a tablet in front of you, like a thing. That sounds like exactly what I want out of VR, actually. I just want to be in a really cool space where I can do weird art. Alright, let's use some of our other colors, because this is a lot of red. I plan on having... Let's do... the ears... at green. Like that, actually. Let's use our brand spanking new hairdryer. So I'm about to use the hairdryer, and it's going to make a little bit of a noise. I hope it won't be too bad. I'm just letting you know. Okay. That wasn't awful. Do you use acrylic for your pieces? We have spray paint, which is from our good friends at Bombix Pro, who I guess is financing this whole debacle. No. Alright, so now that I've absolutely made that whole paw, let's, give Cat Little Sock. Let's give Cat Little Green Sock. There we go. Cat have little green socks. And, like, not even the tip of a tail, but just, like, a couple of stripe rings up there. Around the eyes. Wandering around a cool space is most of what I want out of VR, too. I'm trying to remember what the hell we did the last time we were in VR. It was over at our brother's house. And it was Katie and us. And I feel like we played this thing where the person with the VR headset was a giant, and there was a person on the computer controlling a little hoppy person who was like flying all around the giant. In the VR, you could swipe and knock the computer player away. I do remember the very first time when we were in VR over at a friend's house. We were playing a rhythm game with shields. I forget what it was called. But this sort of became a Ninja Cat somewhere along the line. But I was being asked if, like, everything looked okay in the VR headset, and I was just, like, kind of standing in the void space holding the hand things in our hands, and they said, "Hey, you okay?" And we were like, "Yep, we got our shields," and proceeded to pound the very expensive hand things against one another. Um, which wasn't a popular decision in the room. I think I want a couple more, just like that. Audio shield? It might have been that. That sounds right. I don't think it had a very, very clever name. I like this, but I want to give it a couple more, like... colored patches. I don't really know how cat coloring works. So maybe this is a thing I'm doing that cats don't actually have, but here we are. Like a green tummy. Here we go. I think this is a perfectly serviceable cat. I think we absolutely met our brief. Get out of here. Hang on. I'm gonna throw it away properly. Over there. Over there. There you go. Alright, let's try it off before we send it away. We'll just rotate that and drop it on there we are. Send painting to Clayton. Here is a wonderful heat map of a cat. And, I don't know. I guess we'll, see what our commissioner thinks of that. Is that what it is? Probably not. When we get back, let's take our break right now. Please tell me the game prevents you from stepping into the garbage chute. The game does prevent you from stepping into the garbage chute. You can stand on that, glowing, multicolored thing. Hello, Mox. We're about to run to the break. Before we do that, we wish to take this opportunity to remind you that Black Lives Matter, that Indigenous lives and lands matter, and that the lives of people of color matter, that there's a civil rights movement in this country as Black Americans fight for basic human rights and dignity, equal treatment under the law, the right to feel safe in their homes, schools, places of worship, which is not where we are right now. We have some links that we would like you to look at under the Donate Commander organizations that are helping people on the ground right now. The Bail Fund Network, helping to keep protesters out of jail. The Okra Project and the Black Trans Travel Fund, getting food supplies and travel out of dangerous situations to Black, trans, and non-binary people. And the Black Hills Legal Fund, the Lakota People's Organization, to take back their land, the Six Grandfathers, which was stolen as the entire country was stolen, renamed arbitrarily to Mount Rushmore, and had white slave owners' faces carved into the side of it. Under the Action Command are things that you can do to be of use right now. These are petitions you can sign, letters you can write to your lawmakers, the ACLU Racism in Policing Correspondence course, which is still up, and we do always recommend you check out if you haven't. It's some great information. We think that these are good places to start, but we live in a world where information is at our fingertips. Do your own research. Find somewhere closer to home to help, because we guarantee there are people closer than you think who could use some help and mutual aid. Whatever it is, please find some way to give your energy to the civil rights movement, because building a better future is everybody's responsibility. Making sure that we all get there together is everybody's fight. And we do this by battling white supremacy wherever we find it, globally, locally, and within ourselves. We're going to be going to the break. We'll take a 3 to 5 minutes, run some mads, stand up, stretch your legs, get some water, do whatever self-care is important to you. And I'll catch you back here whenever that's done. We'll see you then.
I wouldn't be the world's best duelist if I smoked marijuana.
And I think that's a lesson we all have heard. Hi there. I'm September, and welcome to this art. Uh-oh, switch happened, I guess. What the fuck was happening? Okay. No, it's fine. I can do this. I'm just gonna take these reins live. It's gonna be great. Okay, so you're seeing the game. Is that all I need you to do? Yeah. Oh, hey, here's that, sponge we were looking for. Clayton. Oh, there. No, that's not it either. Huh. Okay. I thought Clayton was gonna tell us how he felt about the painting, but I guess not. Okay. Let's move on to the next thing. No, thanks. They call me Antonio because that's my name. I have the charming face of a demigod, yet a wild... Thanks, Clayton. Where were you? Okay. They call me Antonio because that's my name. I have the charming face of a demigod, yet a wildcat resides within me. I'm a Bengal tiger because this is my totem animal. I want you to paint a portrait of my inner tiger. You mean persona. You have a persona. That's fine. On a large canvas, as it would not fit a common-sized canvas, my tiger is very big. I will pay you 390 credits for it. That sounds fine. Oh, right, I'm sorry. Animals with human characteristics. Or human characteristics. I can feel that you want to express something. I hope you never stop painting. Okay, that's fine. What is this? The League for Humanity is delighted to see the emergence of human talent in an art world asphyxiated by robots, and we wish to support this momentum through a commission. We are offering you the opportunity to create an abstract painting on the theme of verticality. Vertical, like the human being who stands upright and proud, unlike the Krabuks who have no stature, or the robots who are mere copies. This work should be on a small canvas. I am not going to be part of your racist propaganda machine? Thanks. Let's talk to the persona guy. League for Humanity did sound like a fascist group, and it turned out there was a reason for that. Yeah. I hear about his very big inner tiger, and I imagine a tiger bursting out of his chest. Yeah, let's paint that. No, I don't. No, I'm sorry. Don't send painting. Big? Big tall canvas? But here's the secret. Wide canvas. Did not think about paint for even a second. Okay, what the fuck do you need to look like? The tiger needs to be straight up a tiger, so we can't, like, not have orange and black. Antonio, we sort of have a flesh tone there, but he looks a little lighter. Can we fix that by just mixing white in? I think we can. But it means I have to clean off this one, not the other one, because we need to keep that tone. Excellent. I am holding too much stuff. See ya, camera. Bad Road, who has tapped into some really deep memories, is going big and wide. Big and wide, it's my blank white canvas. Big and wide, big and wide. I have call and responses left in my head from fucking Sunday school that I'm never gonna be rid of. So right, we need orange for tiger have. And we need black for stripe. And what are you wearing? Can I see your... you're kind of wearing like this silk shirt thing. I can probably get away with making that purple. Let's do that. So, here we go. Like a really deep purple. I was about to start doing a guitar riff, and before I started doing the guitar riff, I realized that the guitar riff wasn't actually from Deep Purple, from Fireball, which is what I was trying to do. I was about to do the opening of The Great Deceiver from King Crimson, which is a much worse song. I generally like King Crimson, but like the third word in there is a slur, so... I don't know, just like a weird brown. Yeah, that's probably fine. Get that a little bit closer. Breathe in and get a bit higher. You never know what hits you, and I can't feel you. Ooh, I want you, I don't know if I need you, but alright. let's... Do we want to draw Antonio first, or do we want to draw the tiger first and then put Antonio behind the tiger? Once we were at a party that had the alcohol selection of rum chata, fireball, and box wine, and it turns out fireball becomes pretty alright when you mix it with rum chata. I like fireball, but that's just because I have no taste. I'm thinking really hard what's gonna, like, make this background pop. And I think what we need is, well, I've already done this. So I guess we're doing this. We need a really a whole other canvas for just this set of colors, yeah. So we're gonna have a background that's a sunset, I think. With the really bright yellows up front, and then, like, oranges as it goes further down. I guess it'd be the other way, wouldn't it? At sunset, the light colors are at the bottom and the darker colors are up top. Yeah, probably. That's fine. We could just... I know we put that big splotch of yellow over there. It's okay. Ella. Yes. Kind of over there. I don't think I'd have Fireball personally. It's not for everyone, and it's not even really for me anymore. I do hate to say I quit drinking as though it is a dramatic thing, but I haven't, like, had alcohol in, like, 6 months. I just haven't had the desire to. I think it's just that we get our self-medication from weed now. Which works a lot better, is far less expensive, does less bad things to your body. I have a blender somewhere, right? I think I have a blender somewhere. Just... that. Let's bring the bucket over here. Come here, bucket. We're going on an adventure. By an adventure, I mean we're going over to the spigot so I can fill you back up. Okay, good. It's amazing how you can cover a roller with that tiny dot of paint, right? Like, it's a pretty big daub of paint all told, but, like, not... I've painted rooms before. I've needed entire cans to get, like, a wall done. Probably up about like that. That might be giving it a little bit too much leg room, but that's okay. That party was also many years ago, so who knows what's up with those for me. Also, I will say it was a rad birthday party. I don't... Like, if your three alcohols of choice are rum chata, fireball, and box wine, it's probably a pretty interesting crowd. This isn't gonna look like a sunset at all. That's fine. It's fine that it's just a colored background. The oranges will pop against the fucking purple of the shirt, and then I'll have to draw a tiger in the middle of this somewhere. Didn't really think it through. That's fine. Thank you, Bad Road. I was actually going to have to go back and clip that myself if no one else did. There. Just for fun's sake, let's go ahead and get that blender and see what the hell that even does. I don't think we've used it for anything. It's somewhere around here, unless I threw it away. I might have thrown it away. It just looks like a little white puff bag. You know that thing that, like, that pitchers have on the mound of baseball? That pitchers have on the mound of baseball? That thing. It sort of looks like that. I think all this stuff's gonna dry before I get over there. Or maybe I just didn't get one. I might have not got one. Oh well. Well, it looks like this, I guess. We just use this other roller to sort of... What if we dunk it in water first? Nah. I mean, that's neat and I like it, but... Yeah, I guess we're just doing it. And I would go ahead and call this my, my stipple phase. This is where I was doing a lot of stippling in my backgrounds. Kind of a period for me. Well-known period of September's art. Just before I was outed as also being a robot in this not robot art program. It was a friend's partner's roommate's birthday, and a number of us were a little to a lot punk, and I want to say everyone involved was queer and into various arts. So it was good kinds of folks. Rad. Yeah, sure. Let's, dry this off real quick, actually. Gotta do the due diligence. Otherwise, you're gonna F up the whole painting. Yeah, sure. It's really hard to tell, which means it's probably worked. Now let's paint Antonio, I guess. Antonio, I apologize, Antonio. It's been a while since I looked at your name. I've forgotten how it was pronounced. Fireball is basically Goldschlager for people with taste buds. It's a hell of a shot you fired, and I don't disagree with it. Why would you say something so controversial, yet so brave? Go like that. Disagree. I don't even have a frame of reference. Well, Fireball and Goldschlager are both cinnamon schnapps, basically. No, wait, Fireball's whiskey, isn't it? Goldschlager is basically cinnamon schnapps, or it's a liqueur or an aftertaste or whatever the fuck they put on the box to make it, or bottle to make it sound like it's a cool thing. It's got gold in it. It's got little flakes of gold in it. And the passed down wisdom is that the gold gives you like micro lacerations in your throat that makes the alcohol take effect better, which you believe because you're fucking 23 and you don't know any better, which is why you're buying a $30 750 milliliter bottle of liquor. Maybe you're a person that likes Goldschlager, and I don't mean to denigrate you. Um, but there are better things that you could be drinking. I guess fuck that, actually, because yeah, the point of the thing is to get pleasure from the thing, and if what you're getting pleasure from is Goldschlager, then okay. I don't understand it, but you keep doing you. I like to denigrate the conspicuous consumption that leads to eating and drinking gold. Oh, probably. Alright. So there's our face. Now we need to get some eyes in the face, because we're not Billy Joel or Robert Smith. Neither of those is correct, is it? It's neither of those two people. Who's saying eyes without a face? Anyone? Urkel? There are definitely better uses for a flavorless, odorless, chemically neutral, conductive metal than eating it. I wonder how, because it's like gold leaf, right? I don't think it's actual gold. I wonder how many bottles of Goldschlager you would have to distill into a chunk to get any useful amount of gold. Your eyes, kid, they are wide open. They are wide open because you have a tiger growing out of you. How do we do that? I guess we take the big brush. Yeah, there it is. So let's put in the goddamn shoulder line. There. Are you happy? And down this way, I don't think we need to spend a lot of time on Antonio's physique, because Antonio isn't interested in the painting of Antonio, right? They want the tiger. And we're gonna, please don't get me wrong, we are going to give Antonio this tiger. I need to lower it down so I can give you pants. There. That's what pants look like. And like some quite stylish shoes at the bottom of it. Quit making your fashion perversion my problem. Can we get away with just like that? Yeah. Alright. Just let me get the heel in. Please, thank you. Alright, so there's Antania. Oh, I can give you hair or anything. Hang on. I can give you hair. Oh, believe me, I can give you hair. You won't be able to get away from hair when I'm done with you. That's much grayer than I thought it was going to be. Uh-oh. That's better. But it's not great. You know what? That's fine. Let's just draw this fucking tiger bursting out of your chest. Let's get to the real meat of this painting. I feel like the brown is missing since black hair is basically just very brown. You're right. Here. Nah, they just sort of came in a little two-tone. That's fine. Yeah, just like... And then... Like 3 hits of brown. Oh, that's a fun color. It's still really brown. Yeah, that's much better. Let's just fill that in haphazardly to sort of give texture to the hair and not because I'm losing patience doing the hair. There we go. I didn't get any red. I knew this was going to be a picture where a tiger burst out of someone's chest, and I didn't get any red. That's on me. Hang on. We can fix this. Let's grab this whole... Actually, we can take the sunset colors out, right? Because we're done with that part. And just... wipe that down. Just change from a beautiful sunset to incredible viscera. That's probably fine. Oh, hello again. What are we doing? Drawing a tiger coming out of some dude's chest? Wow. I'm really excited to be a part of this project. It could be another color, like they do in anime to make it rated Y7. Like green on Sailor Moon, or pink in Star Trek 6. The 6th one. I was gonna say In Search of Spock. I didn't know if that was correct. Undiscovered Country. Thank you. I've seen literally no Star Trek films. I've seen precious little Star Trek. We watched a lot of Deep Space Nine when we were younger, because it was one of our dad's favorite shows. Okay. So that's what the hole looks like, but then we do have to put a bunch of ragged beef around it, right? Because the tiger coming out of somebody's chest doesn't come clean. I guess we'll use this red for, like, the entrance wound, and then we'll use the slightly darker red for the ragged beef. I think that is a good idea. I know the Next Generation movies now, if you ever want them. Search for Spock is 3, and spoilers, they do find him. Oh, good. Maybe we should know stuff about Star Trek. It seems like something a lot of people like. We like the pieces of it we've seen. Maybe we should just, like, jump in. We found it really hard to watch, like, scripted things recently, because we're, a while ago have come to the whole issue of the written things have writers and producers and politics, and almost all of those things suck. So, when I say politics, I mean, like, what happened there? Did I pour some gray paint on the floor over here? Why is that reflecting that light like that? That's so weird. Okay. Let's draw this fucking tiger. Like, we're gonna, Katie and I have been trading cartoons back and forth, and one of the ones on our list is She-Ra Princesses of Power. And I'm certain that I'm going to really enjoy watching She-Ra Princesses of Power. The problem is that it's a Netflix show, and that's the same Netflix that, like, gave Dave Chappelle another go, right? And what are you gonna do about that? There we go. It's a really big tiger, huh? Wow, we went so big with the tiger right out the gate. Mmm. Delicious. No idea how we're gonna fix that. Just like right under here. The soft belly. The haunch. The tiger haunch. You could tell me that's, like, not how tigers' legs are shaped, and I'd believe you, but I've done this anyway. I think it's just wet because you ran a mop over it. Yeah, but it's like different degrees of wet is the thing. Like, you can see where the reflection's uneven. Nah, I guess it's just drying at different rates. I'm just gonna literally watch this water dry. Get out of here. Tired of looking at you. Yeah, orange, and then I think one drop of black is what I had. Yeah. Yeah. Like, this isn't it, right? I know this isn't it. I think the problem with the back legs is that, like, tigers have, like, the digitigrade legs on the back. Or maybe they don't, and I'm making that up. Wow, I do not know enough about my subject matter, but that's fine. I'm not going to bother looking anything up. That's for quitters and cheaters. I'm neither of those things. It's just like a cat, but bigger. That makes sense. How much of that can I fill in with sheer determination and grit? More than I thought. More than I thought. Yeah, I probably just need to replay. Yep, that's what the front of a tiger looks like. The topmost, the dangerous part, it's all snub like this, right? I think that's fine. So let's dry this off real quick. Thank you, Bad Road. You're correct. Every part of the tiger is dangerous, and you do well to remember that if you ever encounter one. You might think, oh, it's got, like, big bappy paws, but those big bappy paws have nails at the end of them. They can go right through you, any part of you. They'll just go. Gonna not waste any of the dots of black paint I have left over. We're just gonna go like this. And very carefully go outside the lines. Great, exactly what we wanted. And just these big old tiger stripes, so you know it's a tiger. Because the anatomy sort of didn't get there. We get the urine, yeah, like that, just so we know where the tiger is. I mean, as Antonio asked us for, it is a very big tiger. You can't say we didn't meet the brief. I might be done after this drawing. I think I might, take some time. Yeah, I think we're gonna finish up Tiger, and then I'm gonna call it for the evening. Because this was sort of impromptu, and I can feel my, my art want sort of winding down. And here's what I don't want to do is make art I don't like. If I'm gonna bother to make art, I'm gonna make damn sure it's good. Yep. You know, good art. Like we have here. It super reads as a tiger. The anatomy is weird and funky and maybe it's a little too long. It absolutely reads as a tiger. The stripes help, but there we go. making a little neon face. Also, Twitch hates it, does it? It hates the art, or it hates the game, or... red, and then several passes of white to get kitty nose. Twitch does hates. Oh, it can't figure out my art. No, that makes sense. It's just, I feel my art is very challenging. I think that you need to really bring yourself to the, to my work, with a open mind and a real want to think outside the box. It's like, yes, these characters are depicted in the simplest way possible, but why is that? Is it because the gore would be too much for the average viewer if they were photorealistic, or is it just that I'm not good enough to do that? Who can say? Who can say? Let's send this off to Antonio. Hey, finish your tiger, bud. It's the speckles. Twitch hates little dots. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Also, similar shades next to each other, like green, brown, and orange. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's what was happening when we did, Raji, right? An Ancient Epic. When it did those, shadow puppet, cutscenes and the fucking encoding went to shit. No, let's look at that. Do you hear that? My tiger is roaring. 390 credits for you, Antonio. I'm glad you liked the picture, Antonio. I also like paint streams. This has been fun. But I think I've had enough fun for the moment. We're gonna call it. There's buttons I can hit to make that happen. I haven't gotten to use this bloody Stream Deck once. Here we go. Go to the outro screen. I have to save and exit such heart so it quits making the whum 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 noise. There we go. So, hey everyone. We've been Stranger+September, 2 of the 6 people who stream on this channel, along with our wife Katie and her sisters Annie and Allison Zoo. If you want to interact with the follow button in whatever way makes you feel most comfortable, you can be notified when we go live and see all the things that are happening. Let's run down the schedule for you real quick so you can see what's going on. Which you can find at schedule.truck.community, it said, covering for not having the schedule up yet. This was Wednesday? It's weird to stream on a Wednesday. Thursday. We usually stream on a Wednesday. It's just usually Monster Hunter. Thursday, Alice will be starting a new thing. Do we know what that new thing is yet? No, we do not know what is happening for the ones that are changing. Okay, so on Thursday, Alice is going to be playing something new in the afternoon and evening, and in between that, at twitch.tv/Andemonium, Andy will be playing Jedi Survivor, the sequel to Jedi Outcast? That's not right. The Dark Souls Star Wars from a little while ago. It's the sequel to that. With the adorable robot spider friend. Fallen Order, thank you. On Friday, we don't know what's going to happen in the afternoon, but in the evening, Katie will be playing Tales of Arise. Saturday, we don't stream, but at twitch.tv/XenonFiber, someone will be playing Kingdom Hearts 2, the second Kingdom Heart. Sanctuary is a better song than Simple and Clean. I'll die on that hill. On Sunday, again, we don't stream, but at twitch.tv/Wandering Beekeeper, Wandering Beekeeper will be playing something. I don't know if you're still in chat, but if you know what you're playing, let just shout it out, and I'll let people know. Monday is going to be a wildcard stream in the afternoon, more Andy playing Jedi Survivor a little bit later than that, and in the evening, September, myself and Katie will be playing Arcade Spirits, the new challengers, provided everything goes okay. Tuesday, Andy's going to be playing the Resident Evil 4 remake, which has been a whale of a time. It's a really good remake. You should check it out if you haven't. And then Wednesday loops back around to Zoo playing something new in the afternoons, Bad Road with more Shadowrun Hong Kong at twitch.tv/badroad. And then, as I said, Zoo and the Stranger will be playing Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Yes, thank you. Kingdom Hearts 2 is the second in the series if you ignore all the other games that chronologically came before it, both in terms of release date and where it falls within the timeline. Is that everything I need to say? That's certainly everything I need to say about our schedule. Which again, you can find at schedule.truck.community along with links to the remainder of our stream team. Twitch.tv/Andemonium, Riz Plays Games, Bad Road, Wandering Beekeeper, Xenon Fiber. These are wonderful channels full of wonderful streamers worthy of your time and attention. And if you want to see more or less specifically, we have a YouTube at youtube.truck.community where you can find stuff we've done for the last 5 years or so now. We've done plenty more art streams like this. I think they're all gathered together in one playlist. If not, I should do that. Check those out. Just type art into the search thing and something will pop up. See, I do thumbnails for each individual one. See what pieces of art you like, and then see how the fuck I came to the decision to make it. Is that everything? That's everything. Yes. Thank y'all so much for joining us, and until we see you next time, stay safe. Have a good night.